verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Read on.
Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
Read on.
And every man that hath his hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure.
Yeah, I had this hope in me that when God appears, I'm going to look just like him and I'm going to get all the honor and everything he got. So for that cause, I need to purify myself. But what kind of love is it? When it says, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we, out of all the nations he made, that we should be called the sons of God. To be called the sons of God, God said, ye are gods. You are my sons. Damn, there's no greater honor there's no greater honor we can get on earth to be called the son of God. There's no greater honor. Nothing. The other nations know it, but it ain't a big deal to us. We comfortable here. We comfortable in this captivity. You know, some people comfortable, like, you ever see some people that's on welfare and they be on a 2-3 generations like this, like they don't want, like they generational welfare, like they're not trying to get off it. They get comfortable. That's how we comfortable in this captivity. I'm not comfortable answering to no other nation. I'm not comfortable to it. I have to do it, but I'm not comfortable. I hate it. I hate to coon. I hate to, have to, yes, sir, and change my voice when I'm making a phone call. I hate that stuff. It drives me crazy. Knowing who I am. Knowing what I'm tapped into. But God wanted like that because he wants me to be frustrated with this captivity. He wants us to be frustrated. To know you fell so far, Kanai. Look at you now. Look at you. You and Colleen. I made Colleen just for you. So you can go there and serve captivity in Colleen. Verse 2.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
You know what it means that we know not what we shall be? Meaning we can't even fully, with our earthly mind, understand the glory and honor and exactly how this is going to be. God didn't build us like that. And we're going to go through that later on in the class as far as understanding spiritual things. Our minds are not built to fully understand the grasp and the magnitude of God. These words of this Bible does not give him true, what's the word I'm looking for? True justice. Because our minds can't comprehend something so great. We got to piece together as best as we can to understand the fullness of who he is and what he is and what we are. But we at least know that if we purify ourselves, we'll be like him. And I can certainly say, from what I read, God ain't answering to no man. He ain't answering to no man. He ain't cowering. And he says, you're going to be like me. It got to vex you. It has to vex your spirit that we have fallen so far down on this totem pole that we're scraping the gut. We got some mongoloids, some half-breeds, some incest people over us. People that worship frogs and drink blood over us. And we have to answer to them. Back.
Genesis.
Please.
Verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Mm-hmm. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it.
And what?
And subdue it.
The game plan was for us to subdue the earth. Subdue, bring under control, under subjection underneath our hands. I talk like this because I believe it. I know my job is to subdue the earth. Lord, I want that back. I want to subdue all things underneath me, all nations. I want to jump in the ocean and the shark swims away from me. And subdue it. Watch this real quick. Psalms 47. We're coming right back here. Psalms 47. 7.
Psalms chapter 47 and verse 7. For God is the king of all the earth. Sing ye praises with understanding. God reigneth over the heathen. God sitteth upon the throne of his holiness.
Now watch this. Jump up to verse 3.
Verse 3. He shall subdue the people under us.
First do this. Start with verse 1.
Psalms chapter 47 and verse 1. Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. For the Lord most high is terrible. He is great king over all the earth.
He's the great king over all the earth. Read on.
He shall subdue the people under us.
He's going to what?
Subdue the people under us.
He's going to subdue. He gave us authority, and he said, I will subdue the people. And you know how he's going to subdue them? You think he's going to come down here and subdue them? Well, last day he's going to destroy them. But in those time, in the beginning, was he's putting a spirit upon us that all this is going to fear us. He took that hedge off of us. You see Jake out here, wild beast, on the corner, gun in their waist, shoot up the place, kill everybody. One fat white cop with a donut, they start running. They be in prison, stabbed with shanks. A guard come, they all cower. Why? He took that spirit off of us. He will what?
He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet.
And the nations under our feet. Who doesn't want that? If you don't want it, man, something's wrong with you. That's the